just looking at the schedule, I mean, listen, 7, 8, and 5. But really, you drew 5 matches, and 4 of those 8 losses were only by 1 goal. I mean, the season could have went very differently if maybe things had maybe bounced a certain way or just kind of happened. But did you feel that the season just could have swung a bit differently after, if you got some of those wins that were ties and then you squeaked out a win on some of those 1 goal losses?
But overall, sure. I mean, I think any coach would say, yeah, you're losing by a goal. If X amount of things happened, like that result swings your way and that changes your season. And I think now that we've sort of digested the season, um, there were a lot of learning moments. And I think we, as a team at the end of the season, we talked about just how close we were to breaking through a few more weeks of playing soccer. And instead of being bummed out about it, or instead of, reflecting negatively, we can say, look how close we were. Let's build. If we get a little bit better, let's see what we can do. And I think that's, lit a fire under the team, and it's lit a fire under us. And I think, knowing that this was a season of growth and learning and newness, if we get another year under our belt and we can go do the same things, but just slightly better, I think those results, more of them go your way. But for me, honestly, it's more about process over product. We're focused on our process and how we get better. Usually, if you're taking care of all the things you're supposed to, results take care of themselves. And so I think for me, that's a big thing. Yeah, of course, everyone wants to win. You want that scoreboard to reflect your team coming out the victor. But that doesn't happen by accident. You have to get your process right. And that's really what we're focused on as we move forward.
But you can just tell me how important it is to play a strong schedule just in case things don't turn out the way you want at the end of the season.
Oh yeah, it's everything. Absolutely. I mean, your strength of schedule, if it's not good, and your record, it doesn't matter what that record is, but you have to play good teams and you have to beat good teams. And I think that's where we, struggled a little bit. We tied some good teams, but I don't think we beat the best teams. And so
Mhm.
that doesn't, put you in a position to be able to move on. Had we won a few of those, games against, top teams in our region, I think things are a little bit different, but it's critical, not just for RPI and getting selected at the end of the year, but again, in preparation for games down the road that you're going to see. You don't want the first time you play a really tough team to be toward the end of your season when you're in the postseason. And so that's certainly not our case. We got to test ourselves against a lot of good teams throughout the course of the season. It's crucial. It absolutely is crucial to play good quality non-con games, especially because you get to sort of choose those. But ultimately, yeah, our strength of schedule was great. And I think we did get to test ourselves against the best. And we saw that we were equal in a lot of ways to some of those good teams. And we want to continue to play those teams moving forward.